Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am J.E. Prazzi, speculative fiction author and the writer of the Malfunction Trilogy, the Raven Tree Society, and much more. I am here today to continue my series on the Malfunction Trilogy, answering questions, talking about the characters and the concepts and the world of the Malfunction Trilogy. I'm going to be ending out this series on May 23rd, and I'm so excited for the third and final book, Connection, to be out into the world. So today I have another question to address for you guys. This one is from E.B. Dawson, who is another science fiction author you guys definitely need to check out. E.B. Dawson asks, who is your favorite side character? And I know E.B. Dawson, she's actually my writing partner, and she has very large casts. The opposite of me, I like a nice small group of characters. So this is, of course, the kind of question that she would like answered. So, I have different characters who exit and enter the trilogy. One who you will not meet in Malfunction, but you will meet in some of the later books, is Titan. So Titan is a Borg, a biobot similar to my main character Bass. Titan, however, is quite different from Bass in a few ways. So Titan is what's called a special project, which means that he was created not to be a weapon, but he was created either for some sort of experimentation or for a specific trait that they wanted. Titan was specifically created to have the ability to recover well from viruses and diseases so that they could use his blood to make vaccines. So there's a specific reason why they do this, and I don't want to spoil it for you. But because he was so important, when he was born with a defect and born deaf, they didn't just scrap the project. They actually found someone to specifically deal with him, a guard. Actually, he was a farmer at the time who had a deaf son who knew sign language, and they pulled him out of his position and they put him in charge of this particular biobot. Now his job was not to parent the boy, but he kind of ended up falling in love with him, which is hard not to with Titan. Like, he's his sweetheart. So Titan has had more of a father figure than any of the other Borgs, really. And he has an actual relationship with a human being who treats him well, treats him like a son, and has given him some guidance and some comfort and some protection, unlike my main character Bass. So not only does Titan not quite have the same level of emotional trauma and PTSD as my character Bass would, but he's also a lot more empathetic, a lot more emotive, and he's just really sweet. So because Titan had interaction with Bass and remembered Bass from his childhood, when he had the chance to be able to work with them, he very quickly volunteered and dragged both him and his handler, Dennis, into the equation, and ends up fighting by their side for a good portion of the rest of the story. I have a lot of people who fall in love with Titan. He's sweet and protective, but also really shy. And once you get him going, he's not talkative, but because he's so emotive, he opens up very easily when he's given love. And so he forms a pretty strong connection with some of my main characters. And yeah, he's just easy to love. He's sweet. So that's probably my favorite side character. I do change that up often though. So Titan is the one that I come back most consistently to, but basically whoever I'm focusing on and developing at the time, I'll be like, no, they're my favorite. But I'm going to give this one to Titan. So thank you, E.B. Dawson, for the question. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you have any questions that you would like answered, whether it be about the series, about being a science fiction author, or any of the characters or concepts, please leave them below in the comments or send me a message. I would love to answer some of those. In the meantime, subscribe so you'll be able to see more of these coming up, and be sure to look around the channel. I have a free audiobook on here, nice short listen from the series, and you can also find some fun freebies and extras on my website, including a link to my newsletter where you can get Revelation for free. So I hope you guys will check those things out and stay tuned for more.